Hello everybody and welcome back to another video here for my Road to MasterBall series March edition. My name is Griever84 and of course you're hankering for some battles, because why else would you be here? So far in our series this month we have gone 5-5 with a kind of a mixed team of just, you know, generally good Pokemon in the meta. We've got Incineroar, we've got Togekiss, we've got Milotic as an actual Incineroar counter, Dragapult just being strong as it is, and then of course our infamous Trick Room counter in Rhyperior and Duskull. And we've been doing pretty good, as you can see here. We're most of the way through rank 9 in the Great Ball tier, and yeah, let's go ahead and hop into a battle. Let's see, so possible double Intimidate. So I think I'm going to lead with Milotic and let's go Milotic and Togekiss. We'll go Incineroar and Dragapult. Let's do this. This ought to be good. And the reason I'm leading Togekiss and Milotic is if my opponent does go double Intimidate with Arcanine and Gyarados, it's going to give me a +4 special attack boost because of my competitive ability. So this could start off really, really well for me. We'll have to see what happens. I'm hoping my opponent's going to take the bait. But we'll see. Okay, Dragapult and Togekiss. Okay, this isn't a bad start for me. So we're still going to Scald the Dragapult, and we will Dazzling Gleam as well. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. I was debating on whether or not I should Dynamax here, but I think it's still the better option to do spread damage, and because I still even if Dragapult Dynamaxes, I still should do a fair amount of damage to it. And it is a support Dragapult. Okay. Critical hit on Togekiss. And then Scald. Which isn't going to do hardly anything. Alright, so let's check my opponent's Pokemon here. And let's see specifically what they have to carry. So it's probably going to be a Rotom Mow. We have Excadrill as well. And Gyarados. Alright. So Scald really didn't do much to Togekiss. Or to Dragapult, so we're gonna hit Togekiss and then just Dazzling Gleam, hopefully for the KO. It might be a damage roll here. Okay, Thunder Wave into my Togekiss. That's actually a smart move by my opponent. Air Slash. Milotic flinched. That's okay. Alright, we do KO the Dragapult. That's good. Alright, let's see what my opponent brings out. Okay, there's the Gyarados. Intimidate? Yes! It's exactly what I want to see. Okay, now I want to specifically recover on Milotic, because I want to keep that around. And I think I'm going to Air Slash the Togekiss to get rid of it. Just so I stop taking spread damage. Okay, that's probably going to be the Gyarados Dynamaxing. Yep, okay. Alright, I'm guessing a G-Max Geyser here. Max Overgrowth, okay. Can my defense hold up? Was not enough. I wondered if I shouldn't have used Follow Me on Togekiss. I probably should have, but it is what it is. I can work around this though. Okay, Air Slash on me. Please don't be oh, and I'm flinched. Good old Paraflinch. Okay, Intimidate. Not in the best position I want to be in, but because I can't fake out the Gyarados, but I can fake out Togekiss and then hopefully ensure that I KO it here. And that'll be 2 turns of Dynamax down from Gyarados as well. Okay, so fake out. There's Max Geyser. Into Incineroar. I survive. Good old bulky Incineroar for the win. Eat my berry here. Enemy Togekiss flinch. And the KO. And of course I get Overgrowth healing. Alright, so Arcanine the Rank Master. Okay. This is gonna be annoying because of the fact that my last Pokemon is a special sweeper. And Arcanine is known for having Snarl. Arcanine is basically a lesser powered Incineroar. I guess I'm gonna go. Yeah, it's. We'll double attack the Arcanine and see what my opponent does. Okay, Flamethrower into Togekiss. Max Quake into... Yeah, I shouldn't survive this. But I should get a Air Slash into Arcanine. And we've outlived my opponent's Dynamax. So that is a very, very bulky boy. At least I thought. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I was like, wait a second. I thought I outlasted my opponent's Dynamax. Just took it a second. Okay, Dragapult. We're most definitely going to Max Wormwind to reduce both of their attacks. And we'll do a Follow Me. Because Togekiss is basically within kill range anyways. And being paralyzed, it's not going to be faster than either of my opponent's Pokemon. So using a priority move to ensure that it does something before it gets KO'd is going to be the best bet here. This will also hopefully remove one attack from hitting Dragapult to begin with. Okay, Max Wormwind. Oof. That special defense boost hurts. Will-O-Wisp, and then Waterfall. Okay. Good. They're both just so bulky. I'm just going to keep lowering their attack because that's the only way I think I'm going to win this. Okay, there's the Will-O-Wisp, which is perfectly fine. It won't affect my damage output because I am a special attacker. Grass disappears. I think we'll max Whirlwind again here. Hopefully the bounce doesn't do too much damage. Gyarados' attack still falls, even though he's in the bounce animation. So there's the Snarl. That's what I was afraid of. And I dodged the attack. Oh my god, that's so good. Alright, Dragapult. And the light screen wore off. That's right, my opponent's been under light screen this whole time. I forgot about that. That's why I was doing so little damage. Alright. I think I'm going to go for Arcanine. Because of the Snarls. I don't think I win this. Yeah. Unfortunate. I just don't have enough HP to take out my opponent. If I had been smart, I would have, instead of going after the Gyarados, what I should have done is I should have gone after the Arcanine. Because that would have ensured, at least by now, one of them was KO'd. But yeah. Oh well. That was actually well fought by both of us. I can't be disappointed in that one. There was the one point there where I should have done a follow me on Togekiss earlier in the battle to keep Milotic alive when the Gyarados used Max Overgrowth, but it changed the flow of the battle a little bit, and I think if I had done that, that probably would have been a victory for me, knowing how the rest of the battle played out. But that's okay. We're on to our next battle against Weapon. Alright, Weapon, what do we got here? An Ice Team. Let's see, that's going to be probably a Defiant Braviary. So, I think we're going to go Togekiss, Milotic. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just do our normal 4 here. Incineroar and Dragapult. We just have to make sure that my opponent doesn't have that Braviary when I'm ready to bring in Incineroar. Or that I can bring in Incineroar when Braviary is not on the field. Because giving it any type of attack boost will signify a lot of trouble. And there's the Braviary. So I'm glad I didn't lead with Incineroar. Alright, so we're going to go Heat Wave and... You know what, we'll do Muddy Water as well. Protecting first turn, gotcha. Can we get a burn? Nope. Okay, Tailwind. Muddy Water. Braviary's at 50%, and that's going to be a Citrus Berry, I assume? Okay, Citrus Berry. Alright, so we proc the Citrus Berry of my opponent. Good to know. We'll just keep doing the same thing we did last turn, knowing full well that my opponent will probably get to move first. It's a possible Dynamax from Excadrill into a Max Rockfall into Togekiss. So, no Dynamax though. Okay. Goodra. Oh, no, there is the Dynamax. Interesting. So Goodra's going to be either Hydration or Sap Sip. So I have to be careful. I'm assuming Sap Sipper. Okay, there's the Max Rockfall into Togekiss, which I will not survive. I'm a little too squishy for that. Okay, Muddy Water. Not that the accuracy matters on Excadrill, but... So that's probably, or actually it's not even probably, I can guarantee you that is a Sandstream Excadrill with Tailwind. So there's no way I'm moving faster than that thing. At least for right now. So I have to kind of outlast it. Okay, Intimidate. We're gonna fake out the Goodra this turn, and we will Scald Excadrill. Because I'm assuming Excadrill is probably going to go for a Max Quake here against Incineroar. So to ensure that Incineroar does something before it gets rocked out of this world, we're gonna fake out. Okay, so Braviary, we've got another dragon on the field. Give me a burn? Yes! Okay, that helps. That helps a lot. Okay, burn. Okay, bring in Dragapult, and this is where we have to sweep. Okay. So my opponent's got 3 turns left of Sandstorm, 1 turn left of Tailwind. Ooh. So if I Dynamax Max Guard, Tailwind goes away, and Dynamax goes away. Alright, let's do this. And then I know when the Braviary comes back out that I need to KO it instantly, because otherwise it will set Tailwind. Now, if my opponent wasn't Dynamax, I wouldn't waste a turn of Dynamax max guarding here, but because they are, I want to ensure that my Dragapult takes only sand damage this turn. See, there was the max guard, or the max quake. Goodra used Thunderbolt. Gonna hurt, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. And then the burn should make sure that Excadrill is KO'd. Oh, wow, it survived. Okay, this actually works out for me. Because I want to get rid of Goodra this turn. So I'm going to max Wormwind. And then I'm actually going to recover on Milotic, because if Goodra hits me with another Thunderbolt, I'll be within KO range. And no matter what, Excadrill dies this turn whether I attack it or not. So... okay, there's the Braviary switch in. This works for me. Excadrill fainted due to Life Orb damage. Okay. I did not notice the Life Orb damage while I was battling. An unfortunate switch by my opponent trying to put Tailwind back up. And then I get the recover. So that, I mean, even though I didn't predict the switch, that turn still worked out very perfectly for me. Okay, so I have to take out that Goodra and then see what else my opponent has left. And the reason I have to take out the Goodra is because that Goodra one-on-one versus my Milotic can KO it. Okay, clear body. And then competitive. Alright, max Wormwind into Goodra, and then... well, actually, Muddy Water. Just in case. Okay, Fake Out. Expected. Actually, I shouldn't say expected. If I had truly expected it, I would have protected that turn. But that takes out the Goodra threat, and all that's left is the Incineroar. And since I have a +2 special attack Milotic on the field, then that's pretty much game for my opponent here. And that's going to end my Dynamax as well, with Dragapult still in a fairly healthy range. So... double attack into it and pretty much seal the deal. There we go. I was like, the Dragapult doesn't do much damage, but the +2 Milotic should definitely. And that right there is why I run Milotic right now this month, because there's so many Incineroars out there that you can bait in a Intimidate proc, get the competitive special attack boost, and then pretty much one-hit KO it. So, don't need to check my opponent's team, and we will continue battling here. Alright, so, managed to keep our record at a nice 50% win rate, but we're on to our next fight here shortly. We haven't really needed to run Trick Room yet today, which is kind of surprising. I usually run into at least one Trick Room team, but we'll see what we got here. So another Sand team. Let's go Incineroar, Milotic, Togekiss, and Dragapult. So this is going to be a bit of a gamble considering my opponent's team, because if my opponent runs, or if my opponent chooses a Rock-type attack into Incineroar, my current strategy is to switch into Togekiss to hopefully negate the ground attack. So it's a bit of a gamble here, considering most of your ground-type Pokemon are dual rock types, and run the same coupling of moves. Alright, Intimidate. Competitive. Okay, so the question is, who fakes out who? You know what? I'm just going to go for the U-turn. I'm going to go for the U-turn. My opponent's probably going to fake out Milotic, is what I would anticipate. Dynamax Tyranitar here. It's probably weakness policy Tyranitar as well, so I have to do as much damage as I can this turn before this thing mauls me. That's not enough damage. There's the weakness policy. Give me the burn, please. Give me the burn. Nope. Max Rockfall into... Yep. That would have been a bad switch. Granted, it's only at +1 attack right now. Okay, there's the parting shot. Ooh. That was a bad idea. That was such a bad idea by my opponent. Why would you do that? You just gave me +4 special attack. Well, technically +3, so I'm at +4. Or at least I should be if my math is right. Alright, I think my best bet right now is to actually bring in Dragapult and Dynamax it. We'll Max Wormwind into the Rotom, and we're going to Scald Tyranitar. So at +4 special attack, this should do a hefty amount of damage. It's just very strange that my opponent, knowing that I have competitive as an ability, would use Parting Shot. Now, it could have been that they were trying to Parting Shot my Incineroar, but I don't believe that to be the case. In either scenario there, Parting Shot is not the move to go for. Okay, there's the Max Guard from Tyranitar, but that's okay, because we're going to Max Wormwind into the Rotom. Oh wow, we didn't get the actual KO. If I'd have used Muddy Water like I thought to. And it's going to eat a Citrus Berry to save it from the Sandstorm damage. Thunderbolt. That's a fair amount of damage. And Paralysis. Ooh. And I got the Paralysis proc on me? Oh my goodness. Tyranitar is back to normal attack damage, though. We're still going to take out the Rotom, though. And I'm going to try to recover on Militic. I don't know if Militic's going to survive here. That's the iffy part. We know they've got an Incineroar in the back. This is going to be their last turn of Dynamax. Rotom's going to get KO'd before it can attack. The question is, what does Tyranitar do here? Oh, okay. Gonna send out Excadrill. Okay, you're gonna resist the attack. I'll respect that. You're still gonna get your attack lowered, though. Tyranitar is now at -1 attack. Tyranitar is going to go for the Max Darkness. Ooh. Yes, I got the recover off. Okay. So we are sitting pretty right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do this turn is I'm actually going to Max Flare my opponent. Even if they switch, it's still going to be enough to knock out the Rotom, and it'll reset the weather to something favorable for me. Okay, Excadrill uses Protect. Smart, but I'm still Dynamaxed. And Tyranitar uses Protect. Okay. So basically I'm going to get to reset weather this turn, which is actually good for me. Okay. I'll get one more attack out of Dragapult before it dies to Life Orb damage. Now, unfortunately, this does lower Militic's output a little bit, but it's going to be worth it for the fact that I'm bringing in Togekiss. Alright, so let's just go Flamethrower and Scald. Goes for the double protect and fails. Flamethrower to KO the Excadrill. It's sad to see a Pokemon that's normally used for sweeping come in, do nothing but protect, and just eat attacks. Okay, Rock Slide, which isn't going to do much. I didn't flinch, thank goodness. And that's going to be it for Tyranitar. Okay. So, here comes Incineroar again. Which is going to... If my special attack is not maxed out already, it's going to be here momentarily. And then Rotom as well, which we know is already weakened. Oh no, the Intimidate. My special attack won't go any higher. Let's just... I just want to look at this just to see. -3 attack, +6 special attack, -1 special defense. Alright. Dazzling Gleam and Scald. Smart, very smart to take out Togekiss like that. If I'm not paralyzed here, That should be it for Incineroar. Alright, and then it's going to be Thunderbolt versus Scald. And I'm pretty sure I win this one. As long as I don't get a Paralysis proc on this turn. Come on. Should be enough damage. Yes! Alright. Good job to my opponent. Honestly, we played that one as well as we could. Our opponent kind of gave that win to us with the parting shot there in the beginning for Militic. Not sure what was going through their mind on that one, but, you know, we came out today 2-1 for our battles. So I certainly hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button to subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment if you have any interesting Pokemon related information or questions about my battle team or tactics, or if you just need some help with your team as well. Thank you guys for watching. As always, take care of yourselves, and GG, my Guardians. See you guys in the next video.